Here we are with rotations, our third transformation. We did translations, that was the slide. We did reflections, that was the flip. This is the rotation or the turn. So here, you don't have to count anything. Everything is given to you at the top of this paper. So we're going to first do a 180-degree rotation. That means if you turned your paper upside down, that's what it would look like. For example, see this 2, this figure? If I turn the paper upside down, that's a 180-degree rotation. That's what my answer is going to look like when I'm done. It'll be up there. So let's read at the top, for 180-degree rotation, change the sign of X and Y. That's all you do. And then you graph it. So actually, we'll do 1. So let's change all these signs. So you can see, I'll zoom in a little here. I'm going to make this K prime -3 and 0. See, I just changed the +3 to -3. And point N, they're both negative. I'll make them both positive. So again, all I'm doing is switching all of the signs. Now if I graph this, I'm done. So K prime, -3, 0. -3 on the x-axis, 0 on the y. That is K prime. You have to know how to graph to do this. I'm going to zoom in a little more. I know it's a little blurry. Point N prime, 1, 2. X is 1, Y is 2. There is N prime. It's hard to see with all these lines. F prime, 4, -2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. There's F prime. Finally, P prime, -1, -4. X is -1, Y is -4. There's P prime. So, connect. That is a 180-degree rotation. Almost looks three-dimensional in a way if we connected, but we're not doing that. Okay, so let me show you a 90-degree counterclockwise. Okay, up here, 90 degrees CCW, that's counterclockwise. Don't worry about this. That just means it's the same as a 270-degree clockwise, but we're not going to see those. Okay, so counterclockwise, here's what for a 90-degree counterclockwise it says. Change the sign of Y, then switch X and Y. Notice X and Y are in a different place, and Y had its sign changed. So here we are on number 3. Change the sign of Y, then switch X and Y. So you see this column of numbers, this 1, -2, 4. I'm going to write it in for X, and I'm going to switch the signs. That becomes negative, the 2 and the 4 become positive. Now this column, I'm just going to copy right here, but I'm not going to change them, because we only change the sign of the Y number. And now I'm going to graph these. -1, -4. That's right here. That is B prime. X prime is 2, -3. 1, 2. -3. X prime. N prime is 1, 2, 3, 4. -5. Down here. And that is a 90-degree counterclockwise. See the shape here? Watch what happens and see where that's at. Look what happens when I turn it 90. That's where our answer was, right here. And one more, the 90-degree clockwise. Okay? See, just to show you though, counterclockwise up the top of the paper it just said CCW. There they are. Clockwise is just CW. So up here, 90-degree clockwise says, change the sign of X, then switch X and Y. So here we go. We're on number 4. Change the sign of X, they're all positive, and then switch X and Y. So I'm going to write them all over here, all negative. See, I just took all these, switched the signs, put them in Y. Now these Y numbers I put in for X, but I do not switch them. And I graph. 3, -4, 3 for x, negative 4 for y. That is point y prime. Make sure you label your answers. K prime, 3, negative 5, 1, 2, 3, negative 5. That's down here. Can you see that's that little piece up there? Right here. B prime, 0, negative 5 is at the bottom here. That's this one. And U prime, negative 2, negative 2. Okay, let's see what it looks like. It should look like it's the same size and shape. It's congruent. It just turned. This figure here spun 90 degrees clockwise. Okay, that's it. So these are the notes and the assignment. You just have to finish the ones that are not done. I did one of each. That's all you have. And yes, there are 6 on the back. Take your time and try to be careful and do the rotations. If you need any help, let me know.